Hi guys, it's Lori. This is Journey to Health Collab, week number 12. It's the final week of the Journey to Health Collab 3.0. So there will be a 4.0 coming up. We're going to take a break for a couple weeks or so, and then we'll be back with part 4 of the Journey to Health Collab. And make sure you check the description box down below for the rest of the collab members and go check out their channels. The question for this week is, do you meal prep? And if so, how do you meal prep in a typical week? I mostly meal prep for lunches for the week, and I have actually 2 left because today's Wednesday. Yes, I'm late. I'm late with my video this week. I'm sorry, but today's Wednesday, but I'm sure it'll be Thursday before it gets uploaded. But anyway, I have 2 left. One for Thursday, one for Friday, so it worked out perfect this week. And this is actually chicken salad. It's one of the things that I like to make for lunches. I always eat something cold for lunch because I just keep it in my lunch bag with an ice pack, and I don't really have a way of heating it up. So I always just make something like this, like the chicken salad, or I'll do tuna salad or egg salad. Sometimes I do like pepperoni and cheese. I mean, whatever it is, I usually try to make sure it's ready to go so I can just grab it and go. Then that way there's no excuses, no stopping at McDonald's or, you know, whatever. But a lot of times I don't eat lunch, but if I do get hungry, then I'll have this on hand. I also make sure I always have like something like beef jerky. I have that. Actually, I think I have a partial bag in my van right now, and I also have a partial bag in my lunch bag. So yeah, I usually have that on hand, so if I need something, I can at least snack on that. But anyways, you get the idea. As far as prepping for dinners, what I do is when I make a meal, well, sometimes I do have like a day off where I'll just make a bunch of food up for the freezer. I don't really like to meal prep like a bunch of meals in the portion containers and have them in the fridge for the week because I'm just not real big on leftovers. And I don't know. I mean, John likes leftovers, so I always make sure when I make dinner that I have made extra. I always make extra so that he can have it for a day or 2 for his lunch because he does like that, but I don't. I'm just not real big on getting something out of the fridge and warming it up in the microwave. Certain things I like that way, but most of the time, if I do that, it'll be like pizza or this bacon wrapped chicken that I make, and I eat it cold. I still don't warm it up in the microwave. I don't know. I like certain things I like cold. I don't know, whatever. But I do meal plan, and a lot of times I'll like go take inventory of what I have in the freezer, in the fridge, in the pantry, you know, and kind of go from there and make like a menu for the next week of from items that we already have on hand. And sometimes we'll need certain ingredients or whatever, and so I'll make a grocery list, and I usually do that on the weekends. But honestly, if I do meal prep, I usually do it through the week if I have a day off because I like to do it when I'm home alone. I just like to turn on the music and just go for it, you know, make a big mess in the kitchen and kind of clean as I go. Yeah, that's how I like to meal prep. And another way that I meal prep is like when I make dinner, a lot of times I'll make like 3 times more than I actually need and package it up in like meal-sized portions and put that in the freezer. And I will. It's usually just like the base of it, like the meat part of it or whatever, you know, that I'll put in the freezer. Like right now I happen to have in the freezer, I have the stuffing for stuffed peppers, the filling for that. I have a couple meatloaves in there that I put together, and I don't remember what all I have in there right at the moment, which is why I oftentimes take inventory of my freezer, but anyhow. So as far as meal planning, after I take my inventory and figure out what I'm gonna make for the week, I always write it down on an index card, and that's what I go by for the week. And I usually follow it pretty close, but like Monday I didn't end up making anything because the boys weren't here and we had some leftovers in the fridge that needed to be eaten, so that's what John and I did. I, like I said, don't really care for leftovers, so what I did was I had a big salad and I put some of this chicken salad on top of it, and it was really good. So anyways, yeah, so sometimes I'll skip a day and don't end up making what I have on my menu, but whatever. I usually follow it pretty closely because that's what I have on hand. So anyway, that is my answer for this week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.